Welcome back, YouTube. Today we're going to be opening up the Vortex Turbo as well as building the Bucasso storage solution, one of the desk storage pieces from Amazon. These are kind of some Christmas presents that we got for each other. We kind of went in halves and half on to get these as like a group present to ourselves. We wanted to pick up a paint stir once we started custom painting our builds, just to make painting a little bit easier, so that way we don't have to sit there and shake a bottle for like 20 minutes. So we're gonna be using this and we're gonna see how it does. And you know, if you guys are interested, we could do a review on this stir and maybe grab a different type of motorized paint stir and we can compare them and see which one works better. So let's get on into this video. We'll do a demonstration of the paint stir with a couple different bottles just to show off what it can stir, and we'll see how it does. All right, we got some Vallejo model color. Before we put it in the stir, I'm gonna show you guys that there's some power, and we're gonna try and get that suction down there, and then let's put the bottle in and let's see what happens. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't feel super stable. Like, I think it wants to move with it, so I'm gonna hold it for now, and we'll see what it looks like. We'll see what happens when I let go of it. This thing moves pretty quick. Gotta say, it moves pretty fast. The paint looks mixed, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not gonna pour any of it out, but it looks like it did its job. It's got a pretty good grip on it. So far, I'd say it's doing pretty good. Let's try a different paint bottle. All right, we got some Tamiya acrylic. Looks like that can hold it no problem, and then let's take a look and see. Let's see how it shakes this one up too. Actually, give me 1 second. I have a better idea. Let's get rid of the cutting mat so you guys can actually see what's going on here. All right, I think that's long enough. Let's see how it did. Okay, I mean, it doesn't look great. All right, let's run it back. Let's see what happens if we mix it some more, if we can make it look a little bit better. All right, time for the big reveal. Let's see how it did this time. Definitely looks better. There's definitely still some paint separation going on. I think if we mix a little bit with hand there, it'll be all right. Let's try some of the Gaia notes. This should be interesting. You can see that there's quite a bit of color at the bottom there. A little bit of quite a bit of paint and metallic down there. So let's see how the metallic does. Okay, note to self, do not try to counterspin when it's spinning one way, because it will launch the paint. Alright, now let's see how it did with the metallic paint. Not too bad. You can definitely see that it mixed most of it. There's definitely still some residue on the bottom, so definitely still some residue, but overall, not too bad. Let's try a bigger bottle. How about some of the Alclad lacquer primer? It has some ball bearings on the bottom, so it should help mix the paint up. So let's make sure that that top is fully closed, and let's see how she does. Okay, well, that was definitely unexpected, so we can't go too fast with it, otherwise it just shoots it out. Alright, so that sounded like some ball bearings were moving around. Yeah, alright, it freed up all those ball bearings. So they definitely helped mix the paint, the primer up for sure. So pretty happy with that. Okay, real quick, let's see how it does with the Testors. Does it hold the Testors bottle? It's kind of small, so. It held that like a champ. All right, we're done. We're done with the paint mixer. We're done with the paint mixer. Let's transition over to what everybody's here for, Bucasso.